Hi friends, we are starting a new unit today. This is Skills 5, Lesson 1, and this is a new type of warm-up that we're going to be doing. I have my 3 sounds up here. The first one is I, the second one is ah, and the third one is ah. We're going to add some hand motions with those. So whenever you say the I sound, remember it's like you're smiling, and then you're going to put your pointer finger right below your lips on your chin. Say I. Say it one more time. I. Put your finger right there. I. All right. Next is ah, and we're going to act like we're crying. Okay, so you're going to put your hands and fists by your eyes and go ah. Okay, one more time. Ah. All right, and the last one is the ah sound. You are going to put your finger on your cheek with your mouth wide open in a circle and go ah. Do it one more time. Ah. All right, parents, you're going to pause right here and just go over those a few more times and resume when you're ready. I'm going to move on to the next slide, where we are going to review our sounds. I'm going to go in order first because we've had a couple weeks off, and then I'm going to pause and have y'all go over them with your child. This first sound is like mat. Next sound, ah, like the middle sound of mad. Next sound, t, like the beginning sound of tag. Next sound, d, like the beginning and ending sound of dad. Next sound, ah, like the middle sound of mom. Next sound, cat. Oops, I was going to say the sound, sorry. K, like the beginning sound of cat. Next sound, g, like the ending sound of dog. Next sound, one of our warm-ups, I. Remember to put your finger on your chin to say I. I forgot to mention that up here on the ah, so whenever you review with your child, make sure that they're doing that hand motion with that one as well. This one is I, like the middle sound of dig. Next sound, like the ending sound of man. Next sound, like the beginning sound of hat. Okay, parents, you're going to pause here, review these one more time with your child, or two if they're still struggling, and resume when you're ready. All right, here is our next sound. S, like the beginning sound of sit. Next sound, like the beginning sound of fan. Next sound, v, like van. Next sound, z, like zigzag. Next sound, p, like pig. Last sound, this is another vowel sound. We don't have a hand motion for it yet. We will soon. Eh, like the middle sound of pen. And I told you once, here in the South, we would pronounce that like pin, but pin is something sharp that you put into fabric. We need to start saying pen, just like when we say 10 for the number instead of tin, because tin is a piece of metal. Okay, I'm going to have you pause here, review those sounds again, and resume when you're ready. Okay, here is our brand new sound, B. I want to make sure that you are not saying ba, because ba is B and U together. We need to say B. Practice that with me. B. B. One more time. B. Okay, now listen to these words. All of these words are going to start with the B sound, and you are going to repeat them after me. Say bat, big, bug, bag, boots. Okay, all of those words begin with the B sound, and all of my next words are going to end with the B sound. Rub, cab, tub, fib, rib. Okay, if you would like to pause here and go over those words again, you are more than welcome to do so. We are moving on to one of our favorite games, I'm Thinking of Something. All of the words that I'm thinking of are going to start with the B sound. I'm thinking of the color of the sky. Yep, blue. I'm thinking of the color of mud. Yep, brown. I'm thinking of a sport that involves hitting a ball with a bat. And you have a glove? Baseball. Yep. I'm thinking of an animal that flies and it goes chirp, chirp, chirp. That's a bird. Now, last one. I'm thinking of something round and you can kick or throw. Ball. Good job. Okay, we are going to move on to discriminating between the B and P sound. You put your mouth in the same position to make both of those sounds. One of them is voiced and one of them is unvoiced. I want you to put your hand on your throat and say B. You can feel the vibrations in your throat, and that B is the voiced sound. Now go P. Put your fingers in front of your mouth. P. Put your fingers on your throat. Can you feel anything? P. That is the unvoiced sound. Now you are going to, excuse me, you are going to repeat the words after me and tell me the word that starts with the B sound. Okay, this one's going to start with it. Okay, say bad, pad. All right, bad is the word that starts with the B sound. Next one, say bet, pet. That's right, bet. Okay, next one, say pig, big. That's right, big. Okay, last one, beginning sounds. Beach, peach. That's right, beach. Okay, so on the next ones, these are going to end with the B or the P sound. And I want you to tell me the word that ends with the B sound. If you need to put your hand on your throat so you can feel which one is making that sound, please do so. Okay, say cob, cop. Cob. That's right. Okay, next, say mop, mob. Mob. That is correct. Okay, 2 more. Tab, tap. That's right, tab. Last one. Cap, cab. That's right, cab. Okay, we are going to move on to how we draw the picture of our sound. You start at the very top line and you draw a straight line all the way to the bottom line. You pick your pencil up or your crayon or your marker, whatever you're drawing with, and you draw a circle that touches that line, starting at the dotted line and going all the way to the bottom line. If you do not touch your circle to your line, it is not a beat. It is a 1 and a 0, or a line and a circle. The circle has to touch the line or it will not be a beat. So when you get to your workbook page, you are going to practice making the B sound. Here at the bottom, you're going to sound this word out. B, ig, big. And then you're going to write those words right here. And then on the next page, you are going to circle the sounds. I'm going to show you, for example, this is bag. So the first sound you would circle would be B. The next sound you would circle would be A. And the next sound you would circle would be G. And then you're going to write the word over here on these lines. Okay? You're going to complete that activity with your child. And then here is a little trick. If you're having trouble, which most kids do, deciding which one is the B and which one is the D, have them write the word bed down. Show them the 2 thumbs up. The beginning sound is B. The ending sound is D. Bed. And this will help them determine which side of the line that the circle needs to go on. And that's something that kids struggle with. They probably will struggle with that. If they're struggling with it, they'll probably struggle with it until they're in 1st grade. So no worries. It's just something new for them and it'll get worked out. Okay, here is your chaining. You're going to need to make sure you have all the cards that you need, and you're going to pause here and go through all the words at the bottom of the screen just as we've done before many, many times. This is one of the most important activities that you're going to do, like I said, because this is the child manipulating the sounds themselves and then sounding out the new words. Okay? And I will see y'all tomorrow. Bye.